The word Renaissance literally translates to rebirth, the supposed return of the classical humanist spirit. History usually starts with this foundation, the architectural and philosophical achievements of classical antiquity. Then comes the fall of Rome. In the standard narrative, Europe enters a thousand-year winter, the Dark Ages, where this classical knowledge effectively dies. But then, in 14th century Italy, this exact same brilliance suddenly re-emerges, perfectly intact. Think about the logistics of that. Ideas don't hibernate in the soil for 10 centuries. If that knowledge was truly gone, it couldn't simply reappear out of thin air after a millennium of silence. The Renaissance is the endpoint of an epic, hidden global migration, a story of knowledge moving across borders rather than rising from the grave. While Western Europe struggled, the Greek and Roman humanist spirit migrated to the Islamic world. Scholars in the East didn't just store these scrolls, they synthesized them. They fused classical Greek concepts with Persian theology, Indian mathematics, and Jewish intellectual traditions. This era functioned as a massive cross-cultural incubation period, keeping the fire of antiquity alive far beyond Europe's borders. The shift began during the Spanish Reconquista. When Christian forces captured the city of Toledo, they stumbled upon an unexpected prize. They found massive libraries filled with centuries of scientific and philosophical work that had been lost to the West. To process this discovery, they established the Toledo Translation School, turning the city into a hub of intellectual recovery. Teams of scholars worked to translate these advanced Arabic manuscripts into Spanish and Latin, creating a bridge back to the ancient world. This massive influx of translated data acted as a catalyst, providing the specific intellectual fuel that would eventually ignite the European Renaissance. Think of it like a bank account. Europe eventually got their principal back, the foundational Greek philosophy and math, but it came with centuries of compound interest, added by Islamic and Persian scholars. This brass astrolabe represents that interest. It showcases sophisticated celestial mechanics and mathematics developed long after Rome fell. This anatomical diagram of the eye provides concrete evidence of scientific inquiry into medicine far more advanced than anything found in original Greek texts. The Arabic text surrounding the illustration documents original findings and empirical breakthroughs, confirming the Eastern authorship of these medical advancements. The engine of the Renaissance was driven by the massive intellectual capital generated and refined within the Islamic world. Viewing the Renaissance as a miracle of isolated European genius misrepresents the way ideas actually move through time. It overlooks the principle of civilization, the fact that knowledge stagnates when it is trapped in a vacuum. When borders become porous and traditions collide, ideas compound exponentially. The most significant leaps in innovation happen when we cross boundaries and fuse differing perspectives. The true legacy of the Renaissance is its proof that human progress depends on a global, interconnected exchange of ideas.